This has Bears fans fired up as they enter the Green Bay Packers rivalry week with a 9-3 record. Some players are getting some recognition that they rightfully deserve. Welcome to Bears Digest, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, Dylan Guinzy. Thank you for joining once again. If you have not subscribed already, please do so. 85.9% of watchers over the last month are not subscribed, so be sure to hit that button and that bell so you are notified when we are discussing news, reactions, game info, everything that you can think of. We're going to be here with it every step of the way for the rest of the season and afterwards. On that note, guys, if you are interested in being a writer or content creator just like myself for Digest Media, we are always looking for different markets, people, teams, everything that you can think of in this space at our company. So if you are interested, the link is down below in the description if you would like to apply. So, ladies and gentlemen, Bears are 9-3. It is a Green Bay week. This is where things get serious. We are not messing around. They are not messing around. Both teams are good, fighting for first place in the division, and honestly, first place in the NFC as well. The Bears hold that right now, rightfully so. But mainly what I want to discuss here today is the overall fact that once the team gets good, as we are right now, we can say that we are a good team. The Chicago Bears are. You start getting more respect in different areas. And where we're at right now in the season, it is opening up with Pro Bowl voting and award voting and everything like that. And the Bears are getting some key recognition, and I absolutely love to see it. So I want to break down all of that information and then some. And some key players in mind. There are some surprises in there as well, of course, with that. So we'll get right into the details. So the Pro Bowl this year is in San Francisco. It is in, obviously, 2026 after the new year, and the voting is now kicked off for the Pro Bowl and who is going to be attending. Now, obviously, when you're looking at these things, this is a lot of, majority fan voting and everything like that. But on that note, the utmost of importance is all pro, right? You want to get guys on your team to get all pro, and then, first team, second team, all of that stuff. All pro, that's what kind of sparks, some key metrics in terms of, Hall of Famers down the road and everything like that. So all pro is very important, but the first thing is Pro Bowl, and that is obviously a grand, thing that you should look for and want as well as a player. And it's awesome to see, our guys in there, which the Bears have not seen too much of in quite some time. So let's just get right into everything here with the Chicago Bears. They're quite popular when it comes to Pro Bowl voting among the fans. The first round of fan voting results were released on Monday for the NFL's All-Star Game. The Bears have many players near the top of their respective positions. Free safety Kevin Byard and guard Joe Thuney are the two Bears players that lead their position groups. Byard leads the league in interceptions with 6, while Thuney has performed at an elite level during his first season in Chicago after being acquired via trade from the Kansas City Chiefs. Good move, polls on that one. Kevin Byard, just a little snapshot of his stats here for this year. He has been absolutely incredible. 12 games, 6 picks, 70 yards on the returns, 4 tackles for loss, and 46 solo tackles. He's been great in the box. He's been great in coverage. He has been confusing quarterbacks left and right. Kevin has been amazing even at the age of 32. He is an upstanding pro. He is a leader in this locker room, and I believe that the Bears should re-sign him no matter what. I don't think he would be asking for way too much money at this point in his career. I think you sign him for another year or two, at least one more year after this one, draft and develop after that point. But he is just too big of a piece of this defense, and he is probably the best safety in the league right now overall. So amazing stuff there from Kevin Byard. Fans are taking notice of the Bears, who are enjoying their best season in years. Chicago is 9-3, atop the NFC North, and currently controls the number 1 seed in the entire conference. First-year head coach Ben Johnson has done a masterful job at getting the most out of his retooled roster, and many of these players have a chance to represent their team at the All-Pro games, or at the Pro Bowl games, rather. So obviously, Ben Johnson has done an incredible job. Dennis Allen has done an incredible job as well. And with that being said, your players get respect. I think last year, none of the guys were anywhere close to this high, as you see on this list. Obviously, we just discussed some of those players, and we'll discuss some more in detail here as we go forward. But just overall, just the job that Ben has done and the rest of the staff to fix the scheme, fix the style of play, fix the culture. You then start to see the respect come from fans, media, extra award people that are voting for these things, executives, everything that you can think of. You're getting more respect because of the positions that these players are put in. Time and time again, we see players go to different teams and be good. We see players get new coaches and be good. It's because all of the players in the NFL are extremely talented and are very, very good players. They are the best players in the world. And it really does have a lot to do with the situation that they're put in and everything like that. So Ben has done a great job at that. Dennis Allen as well. And all these guys are getting their flowers, and they'll continue to do so if they keep playing at a high level. Caleb Williams is sitting at 7th. DeAndre Swift in the top 10. Rome Odunze as well. Colson Loveland is a rookie in the top 10. Darnell Wright at 4th. Thuney at 1st at his position. Jonah Jackson should be a little bit higher, but he's at 7th. Thought he's done a phenomenal job. Drew Dahlman at 2nd. Montez Sweat 8th. Nashawn Wright 2nd. Kevin Byard 1st at his position. Jaquan Brisker at 9th. Duvernay at 4th. Josh Blackwell 3rd. Torrey Taylor rounding out the top 10 there. And then Scott Daly at 3rd. So a lot of players getting recognition in the top 10 of the fan voting at their positions. And that's rightfully so. They deserve it. They've been playing very, very well. These guys are showing that they can play in the scheme that fits them best, right? Nashawn Wright being your best example there. He's coming over from a bunch of different teams, a bunch of different practice squads, not being a starter, everything like that. Vikings, Cowboys, you name it. And now he is here with, his former position coach in Al Harris, and then Dennis Allen is your defensive coordinator. He's been put in a position where he's had to start with all the injuries that we've dealt with, and now he's performing at a high clip, and he's a ball hawk, right? He'll get beat here and there, of course. That's just the nature of the game. But he's a ball hawk, and he's getting turnovers, and that's really helped us out, right? The turnover that he had last week against the Eagles there with the tush-push fumble, that turned around the game. That changed the momentum of the game, and that ultimately, helped us win that ball game against the Eagles and the defending champs. So he's done an amazing job. I don't know. I don't think that he'll be here next year. I think he's going to command a higher payday, and he deserves that, and he'll get that somewhere else, I believe. Just with, our fully healthy cornerback room, there might not be a spot for him there at the cost that he has now earned. So Nashawn Wright playing incredible football. Joe Thuney, we haven't talked about him enough because he's just that good, and you just don't hear him on Sundays. You don't hear his name because he's not making mistakes. He's not committing penalties and everything like that. But this is, in my opinion, the best move of the offseason for the Chicago Bears. Ryan Poles trading his former team a 4th-round pick for Joe Thuney. I would trade a 1st-round pick for how he's playing right now, and we only gave up a 4th. Obviously, it's not, logical to give up that capital for him, but I'm just saying, for how he has played and how he has shifted this offensive line play and been a part of that, there's no price that you can pay on that. So hopefully Joe Thuney can stay here for a while, stay healthy, all things considered. He has been absolutely phenomenal, and he deserves all the credit there. Drew Dahlman also, not somebody that we've been hearing too much of, right? There's been a lot of talk on Darnell Wright, the left tackle position, Jonah Jackson here and there, but Drew Dahlman has been a stalwart at center here. One of the best in the league, if not the best, 2nd at his position in voting, and he deserves to be in the Pro Bowl, All-Pro, everything that you can think of. He has been incredible in terms of helping out Caleb at the line. His snaps have been good. That hasn't been an issue, right? And his blocking has been phenomenal, right? Right after the snap, he's always swinging around, pushing somebody downfield, getting to the 2nd level, doing his job. So Drew Dahlman is also, I would say our best free agent acquisition, non-trade. And, he has been awesome as well. And this offensive line has just completely been reshifted and revitalized just in one simple offseason. And you can narrow it down to just, a 1-month span that it was revitalized. So awesome job from Ben, Ryan Poles, and everybody included. This team is playing at a high clip, and their players are now getting the respect that they deserve for playing at such a high level, and they are in the correct scheme. They're bought into the culture, and the Bears should be represented very well in the Pro Bowl and All-Pro as well. So just wanted to touch on that there today, guys, because it is early in the week. It's Packers week. We're going to get all fully into the rivalry as we go here. Wednesday's going to spark that off with your first full injury report and everything like that. But wanted to make sure we talk about this roster, where we're at in terms of, accolades and different things, because, these guys deserve it. Week in and week out, they're performing and making the games much more enjoyable to watch from a fan perspective. So awesome stuff there. Thank you guys for joining Bears Digest once again. We're going to be back at it here tomorrow. As always, bear down.